slim possibility that, being that I'm in a sleep-deprived state, my mind will come up with more interesting things to say, to contemplate. It's possible. It's not likely. It could come up with some interesting permutations, combinations, and so on. So, humans like familiarity. This is what humans like. They like familiarity. They like patterns. They like repetition. Now, if you really want to find yourself, or find what you are, who you are at the core, find your eternal self, how you would do that is you would give up everything that's familiar. Everything. Whatever you do during the day, that is something that is in your memory in some way, shape, or form. You just dump it. Every time. Every single time. Gotta brush my teeth. Dump it. Gotta go to work. Dump it. Gotta make money. Dump it. Gotta go say hi to my dad. Dump it. Gotta anything about family because I know all of them. Dump it. Must eat food. Dump it. Meaning. Must do something constructive with day. Dump the idea of meaning. I will sit and do nothing then. Dump the idea of nothing. Okay? So you would go and you would negate all of these things which you know or you think you know. You wouldn't do them anymore. No more actions on these things that you know. And if you were truly able to succeed at this, you would be out of the matrix and back to your true self very quickly. Very, very quickly. You would remember the whole entire game very quickly. If it were possible to do such a thing. And it's not. Not possible. Things that happen to us just happen to us. I didn't set out to deprive myself of sleep. It was done for me. Right? He didn't ask to become a meth head. He didn't sit there and do a pros and cons list before he took his first hit. Back however long ago was the first hit. No, he didn't do that. Not at all. So if you could leave off those things that you think you know, you would be in a completely new universe, not even like partially different. It would be fully new. You wouldn't even recognize shapes after a certain point. You wouldn't. Of course, you have to not have fear, to be able to even to contemplate the idea of refusing to walk down a known path, and I'm speaking of mental paths, the idea of being able to refuse to go down memory lane every single moment of your life, every time your brain's like, hey, do this, hey, do that, no thanks, no thanks, no thanks. You can't have fear, but at the same time, you can't even do it, even if you didn't have fear. I don't have fear, and I know I can't do that. I know it for a fact. I hallucinate sometimes that I could do that, but it's not possible. You can go down, you can kind of peek around that corner, you can try it, you can practice a little bit, try it for like one or two things that your brain pops out at you. Because it's always throwing stuff at you about what's going to happen next, is it not? Just refuse one or two of them in a row. Try it on, for size. Just do a little bit of practice session and see what happens.